Good afternoon. It's odd doing these without looking at me. I'm so impressed with me that I'm not used to doing them without looking at me, but this is the view from our balcony in Cuba. And it's a little shaky, I apologize, I'm hand holding it. But we're, I don't know, what is it? 100 meters, 200 meters to the beach, and the waves are crashing. This morning, I did as I do. When I get to a body of water, I just swim. And I am used to swimming out as far as I want to swim. I don't know what causes it. We were raised on Lake Erie. I went there last year after my uncle's funeral and saw that when you look at the lake, when you look out at the lake, there's just no end to it. It just goes over the horizon, is always there. And we swam there as kids, so there was never any real fear of water. We've lived in Hawaii, and when I do get afraid, I just keep swimming because I logic myself out of it. There are some Canadians here. There's a lot of Canadians here, and the one gals were swimming, and they were just having a blast. And we talked to them at dinner, and the one girl said that it was the first time she's ever seen an ocean. She said, "I'm afraid to go out because of sharks." So I said, more people are killed every year by coconuts than sharks, and sharks really are not mammal eaters. They're not crazy about living mammal meat. They still stay in close to the shore, but like I said, I swam out. I just got after it. I don't know if you can see it, there's the waves breaking the beach, and then there's a reef line. I thought, well, I'll swim out to the reef line to see, what's there. And I got out, and it was about 6.5 feet deep. When the waves would go out, I could almost stand up. That's when they were out. It was a lot less deep than 6.5 feet, of course, for those of you who know me. But I got out there, and there was all this whistling and this real shrill whistle. And I turned around. There were lifeguards, Cuban lifeguards, and they seemed to be quite upset with the fact that I had swum out that far. So I came in and I walked up to them because I wanted to know the rules for one thing, and it didn't make any sense. It was somebody was saying. So I walked out of the water, and I said, what's the dilemma here? And they said, well, there's a yellow flag up, and you swam out too far. And I said, well, not according to me. And one man said, do you know that there are currents out there? And I said, I wouldn't be out there if I didn't know there were currents there. I said, think about it. And I said, okay, what's going to happen? What are your rules? And he said, 35 meters. And I said, no. And I said, but what are the rules? I said, if I go out there again, what's going to happen? What are you going to do? And they're like, what? And I said, what are you going to do? What's going to happen to me if I swim out far? Because I don't know Cuba. I don't know what the rules are. And the one man said, we're going to tell your representative, which we have a tour guide, a travel guide, I guess. I said, oh, that's it. And they said, okay. So then I went over to apologize to him after, because I was a little aggressive, maybe, I guess. I don't like being told what to do. So I went over and talked to the head lifeguard, and I said, look, I apologize. I said, sometimes I get a little heady here. And I said, what are the rules? I don't understand the rules. How far can I go? He said, well, there's a yellow flag, da-da-da-da. I said, okay. I said, but what are the rules? He said, nah, and he was real unclear about it. His Spanish wasn't that good. But then, as the Cubans do, he said, have you got your cigars yet? I'm sorry, but they tell you not to buy illegal cigars here, but the man who has screamed me out of the water with a whistle because I'm out too far offers me cigars. It is a weird world. I mean, Cuba just brings it to head. I don't want to understand it. I do want a closer look at it. But it's fun so far. I'm glad we did it. This is my lifestyle. This is what I can show people to do. Have a fun day. www.micpeakperformance.com